Last year, the Nets ran the pick and roll 24% of the time, which was good for third most in the NBA. This year, the Nets have run it just as much, if not more, with limited results. I know what you're thinking. How can this be? You have Devin Harris coming off screens, and you have Brook Lopez setting good ones. Well, that's been the problem. Devin Harris has been out, and you've had guys not experienced coming off pick and rolls doing so. The biggest culprit is Rafer Alston, because he's so indecisive coming off screens. Here, Rafer Alston decides to use Simmons' screen. Wait, no he doesn't, and confusion ensues. In fact, Bobby Simmons becomes a defender on that play, affecting Rafer's shot. And here, he decides to use Josh Boone's screen, backs away, and then doesn't use it. Looking at the team as a whole, there's been two reasons why the Nets haven't been successful running the pick and roll. The first reason is you have guys coming off picks, not being aggressive, and not presenting themselves as a threat using the screen. Here, we have Rafer Alston looking to come off a Josh Boone screen. This is sizing up to be a good screen and roll, but Rafer takes a step back instead of going off the screen hard, and that allows Kevin Garnett to come up and cut him off. If he would have came off the screen hard, he would have been able to turn the corner and get into the wide open lane. But that doesn't happen, and Josh Boone doesn't help things by floating the whole time while setting a screen. So, when we return to live action, you can see Rafer taking a step back, allowing for the help to come, so he has to swing it, and that leads to a turnover. Rafer Alston and Josh Boone connect once again to run a bad screen and roll. Here, Rafer takes a step back, allowing his man to step through without even making contact with the screen. It's not just Rafer though. Terrence Williams doesn't show any aggression coming off screens. Here, Danny Granger switches, and he could drive on him, but instead, he just settles, dribbles 2 times, and passes the ball. The second reason why the pick and roll hasn't been effective, they haven't been getting the ball to Brook. Here, the Nets run a play giving CDR the option of either using Josh Boone or Brook Lopez. You would think he'd want to use Brook Lopez, but he chooses to use Josh Boone's screen instead. Why? Because Rafer Alston is in the wrong area. He needs to clear out and give the team some space to run this play. When we return to live action, you're going to see CDR not come off the screen aggressive and just swing the ball. The ball is actually going to get swung around to Rafer, and we're going to get a bonus bad pick and roll. Brook sets a screen, and Rafer just drives through the lane with his back to Brook, not even looking for the roll. This play, coming off a turnover, is the reason why the Nets aren't effective running the pick and roll. Rafer gets the ball and pulls it out. Brook Lopez floats to the wing and gives the universal "use my screen" sign. He puts his arm in the air, letting Rafer know he wants to set a screen for him. However, Rafer just pulls the ball out. This upsets Brook, and he walks away angry. I just don't understand. You have your young stud center actually wanting to set a screen, and he does a good job of it, but you just choose not to use it. I can't comprehend that. So why didn't Rafer use the screen? Did he have another play he wanted to run? No, Rafer wanted to run a pick and roll, Bobby Simmons, and miss an open jumper. Brook is starting to become frustrated, not getting the ball on screen and rolls, and now he's starting to pop out on his screens. So now, that just takes away another threat on the pick and roll, and allows teams to concentrate on worrying about the man coming off the screen and not the roller. Teams are going to give Brook that shot all day. Watching this video, you probably noticed something. Devin Harris isn't in any of these clips, while Rafer Alston is in a bunch of them. Rafer, along with CDR and Terrence Williams, has a tendency to over-dribble coming off screens and not attack the basket. The fact that they over-dribble means they're not looking for Brook Lopez on the roll, and that gives teams one less thing to worry about when defending the pick and roll.